What's good, big dog? It's your boy Dre and Big A. We back in here again, y'all. What's that you say, Big A? All right, I'm a player. So look, check this out, y'all. I got some information for y'all, and I want to make sure that y'all get this information for me today. So for the information, what I have is I have a little bit of information on Dog of the Week in the Digital Dog Show entry format. And I want to put the business out there, the first portion of the show, to make sure you get it straight hand. Some of y'all got attention span of a goldfish, and you don't watch the whole show. So I'm gonna put it out there for you at the very beginning of the show to make sure you get it up front. For the Digital Dog Show entries, here is the format. If you're watching this or listening to this, go back and watch this portion because I'm putting it on the screen for you right now. When you enter the Digital Dog Show, all I want from you, each individual contestant, is the video you want entered. It should be no longer than 2 minutes. And the text message associated with that video right here on the screen with it. Boom. Just like that right there. So you're going to have, for example, this video, Samurai Kennels, Kamikaze, female, 2 years old, my cash app. That's the basic information you need to enter the Digital Dog Show. Don't send me 5 different videos and 2 pictures, because what you're going to do is you're going to bog down the chat, and this is going to cause people to get missed. So I'm telling y'all, I've already warned you on Saturday, I'm going to start deleting entries that do not meet the criteria. I want a singular video in this format, and you're going to know it's in this format because it will appear just like this when you send it correctly. Upload a video, type out your information, click send. It's that simple. It's that simple. Every entry should look like this. Every Friday when I go in to upload the entries, I should be able to click on your entry, upload it to the video for the competition, copy your information down here at the bottom, and then stand by for the show to start. When you have your correct entry in there, I will put a heart on your video to let you know that it's done correctly. All right? I'll put a heart on your video to let you know it's been entered correctly. The information for this is on the Samurai Kennels official website. For the Dog of the Week, this image on the screen right now is for the Dog of the Week entries. It is a single photo. And for you to enter Dog of the Week, of course, the link is in the description of this video, and we're going to start making sure the link is in all the descriptions of the videos. It is a picture of the dog. The dog's like right here, just for Williams Kazi, that's what I call her, and Dre 2208. That's all I want. The pedigrees are cool. I get it. I know you're excited about sharing your dog. We have a whole nother chat for that called Shogun Unlimited Chat. If you want to talk about your dogs, you can come on the show. We open the panel almost every day. Like, do it in the right form, because I'm just going to start deleting it. I don't have time to filter through all the stuff. All the stuff. All right, this is crazy. But yeah, man. So just filter through your stuff, man. Get your stuff together, man. And that's what we want y'all to do, man. So I want to put that out there. We host the Digital Dog Show here. Get out there, get active, man. And that's what we need from y'all, man. Big A, whenever you're ready, we can cue up the intro music. Yeah.
Beat drop, slow, head, not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain, locked in the game, never move for fame. Old mountain lines run deep in the flame. Talk about the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came Fat Boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, ran it straight through the rain. Red digit close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. From the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second was the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Second from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.
Yeah, man. What's happening?
What's good, big dog?
Yeah, you know what it is, man. It's Tuesday, bro. What's going down, man? I was having a little technical difficulties back there.
I know,
man.
Yeah, man. Henry, what's good?
Man.
H&F. Dude.
Man.
Who else in here? Lady McFarland in the building. Salute. Queen. Salute.
Man.
Lil J, what it do, big dog?
Hey.
Tony.
What's the deal?
And check out H&F for them 22 months of loyalty, man. Salute, big dog, man. We appreciate you.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Big C up here.
Yeah, man.
Dirty dog.
Dirty dog, man. Yeah. What's happening? Yeah. Hey, so yeah, today we're gonna be talking about the three most today is theme day, man. So today is training Tuesday. So we're gonna talk about the three most important commands for your dog. Yes, sir. Yeah, but before we get into all of that, man, we got a few announcements, and we got to jump to the dog of the month. That boy Tori Hanzo, and y'all look forward to that call out they got going on. The battle, man. It's a nice little one coming up, man. Got Saki against Hanzo. Ooh, Samurai Showdown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know what to do, man. Then we got this awesome looking dog right here, man. That's Young Fam's Pee-wee. Yeah, Young Fam's Pee-wee, man. Young Fam got some good dogs, boy. Man. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, so we got let's jump to that Bushido quote of the day. And the Bushido quote of the day is, without discipline, there's no freedom. Say that again. Without discipline, there's no freedom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then Bushido code of the day is self-control. Can you pronounce that, Dre? Or is Jasi? Jase. I said I messed it up last time. It's the second time we done did the Jase. But yeah, a true dog man trains both the dog and himself, mastering emotion and impulse to lead with strength. A true dog man trains with both dog and himself, mastering emotion and impulse to lead with strength. Yeah, man. Let me jump to this daily nutrition fact, man. We're gonna talk about this plain Greek yogurt, man. I never really used yogurt until I want to say my first keep, and Dre, you were the one who put me on to the yogurt.
Yeah.
As far as using the yogurt, man, and it's rich in probiotics. It supports digestion and gut health. But you know, you definitely want to get the unsweetened one. But what did you notice with that?
With the yogurt?
Yeah.
So honestly, man, like I didn't notice anything I wasn't supposed to know. I'll put it like this. I use yogurt for myself, right, for probiotic to help coat the system, to help me just have smoother bowel movements. So the dogs the same way. Like when I'm walking them and they walking down the street and they poop, their fibers right. It's gonna be a hard capsule, and the probiotics right. It's gonna go right through them. Also, I use probiotic for my females, my lactating females. I think it helps them produce more milk. To me, that's what I see. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say if I'm right or wrong, man, but these are my experiences. And even with today's topic, I wanted to cover that. You know what I'm saying? You said the title said 3 most important dog commands for your dog, but everything I talk about here is on my dogs and my experience. You know what I'm saying? So if I was gonna recaption, I would say the 3 most important commands for my dog. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I ain't trying to tell you what to do with your dog, and you ain't about to tell me what to do with mine. So salute to Big A for the yogurt, man. That's solid.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. So any other announcements?
Yeah, you know, we do the Digital Dog Show every month. I'm gonna keep harping on it. It brought to my attention that we wasn't talking about it enough. So we host the Digital Dog Show here every month. Every month, the first weekend of the month, we're gonna be covering the last month's Digital Dog Show. The entries are simple. It's the WhatsApp entry. I just briefed it for the first 5 minutes of the show. If you got here late, just go back and watch the first 5 minutes of the show. I got everything in there you need to know about getting involved. We have a website where you can go read it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just take the time. It's free. It is free. It costs you nothing. All you gotta do is pay attention. That's all I ask, you know. But yeah, man. Other than that, Big A, man, you know, it is what it is, man. Fridays, if you got feedback for us, Feedback Fridays, come through on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up with us, help us get better. You know what I mean? It's no hate. Friday is the day I'm open up, sharpen your spears, and throw them on Fridays. You know what I'm saying? Go to the firing range.
Yeah, man. Let it loose. Shots fired. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. So let's dive into that topic, man. The 3 most important commands for your dog, man, when it comes to you know, just the basic maintenance and protecting your dog and you know, certain situations, man. What are the 3 most important commands to you, Dre?
The recall, stay, and leave it.
Yeah. Yep. That I would agree with that. Mine is definitely the recall. Definitely stay and the out or leave it. Yep. We on the same page. Yeah. So why those 3?
Hold on, Big A. Hold on. All right. Let me clear my mind.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So tip, I didn't drop it because I made sure it was in the description. But yeah, for the link to the Digital Dog Show is in the description. The membership link is in the description too. I want to make sure I put that out there though. But yeah, this is the topic where I want to be fully focused on it, and I'm blanking out on you, Big A, trying to read the chat. Keep up with the chat. You know
yeah.
But all right, so look, okay. The reason why these 3 are the most important commands to me with my dog is because if I have no other commands, things I want to use my dog for, these are the things they have to know. They have to understand, right? Like I told y'all, like my favorite thing to do with my dogs is to use them for protection against other human beings and to hunt animals, right? And so if I'm going to have them off leash hunting animals, I need to know the dog is going to come back. If I'm going to have them around other human beings and them not be a threat or a nuisance, I need them to stay in place or stay in a certain location, a certain proximity to me, or in whatever location I leave them in. So the stay is important. And the leaving command, I want to be able to tell my dog to leave it, whether it be food, treats, poisonous snakes, animals, cactus, whatever it is we encounter in our environment. I need those things to be like very, very clear. Like for those of y'all who caught the Samurai Kennels live Sunday morning, you will see that I almost, like, Saki got stuck in a fence that I almost couldn't get him out of. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I mean? Like the recall is important. You know, I don't need a dog to get inside of an enclosure. I can't get to him and then he running all crazy. He not coming back to me. You know, I'd have had to call the people that own the park to unlock the gate to let him out of there. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm trying to pull it up now.
But that's why I prefer those commands. The recall command is very, very near and dear to my heart. I've seen dogs get hit by vehicles before. It's one thing to see somebody else's dog get hit. It's another thing for your dog to get hit by a vehicle. Specifically, if it's depending on the speed of the vehicle. Sometimes it just hits them and knocks them down. They survive it. They're fine. They walk with a limp. And then sometimes the dog don't make it, man. So the recall is extremely important, man. Shout out to Juan Fields in the building. Salute, big dog.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, these are the 3 most important commands for my dog, you know. And y'all do me a favor in the chat. Y'all drop down what you think your most 3 important commands are. I seen Hard Finish already did it. You know what I'm saying? Hard Finish was like, what did he say? Let me see what he said. He said, SUTF or SUFT, however you say it. Shut the F up. Yeah, man. Oh, my 3 commands. Shut the F up. Come here and get it. Yep, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this is from the live on the Samurai K9's page. You know what I'm saying? To mind you, I'm out there, you know, doing my thing off leash, you know. And I never would go off leash anywhere, even at home, without a dog that I don't believe in their recall. You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't believe in their recall, I'm not going off leash with them, man. I'm not messing with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Without a doubt.
I'm messing with them. Yeah.
I got you, Toyo.
I appreciate that, Big A, man. Big A, man. Hey, bro, thank you, man. Let me stop real quick and say thank you to my brother, man. Like
I got you, bro.
I appreciate it. So he went in the finish, y'all. It was a lizard, and I stick him on lizards. Like I stick him on all kind of varmint all the time, right? You know what I'm saying? Like once I make sure it's not a Gila monster or a rattlesnake or something like that, I go ahead and send him. You know what I'm saying? So he gets inside of this fence right here. And Big A, I don't know how you be pulling this stuff up. It's amazing. I'm amazed. But anyway, so he's inside this fence here, right? And Heart and Finish and Dickie Fox, they was there with me live when this happened. This was a live video. This is not pre-recorded. You know what I'm saying? Like all my mistakes I make live. If I'm gonna make a mistake, bump it. You're gonna know it. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you what, this is one of the most transparent programs in the country. Brother Fields say he likes to recall, first whistle, place, sit down, stand, and heel. So Brother Fields, those are the 5 commands we use for the online obedience challenge. Sit down, stay, recall, and either politely loose walking or healing. Now he got in this fence, and what you can't see is the bars of this fence are different thicknesses. So like I'm trying to get him to like squeeze through, but it's just too thin. He can't make it through there, right?
Yeah, so big head, man.
Yeah. So we end up having so he's trying to think his way back out of there. He's like, I know I can't do one of these bars on this side over here. Which bar is it? You know what I mean? And I was live. I was like, man, this about to be embarrassing. I'm live. My dog's stuck in the fence. I'm gonna get my dog out of here, man. You know?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat, man. Toyo said wrong link.
Man, I don't know why I keep doing it. I'm sitting in the break link. It's crazy. Refresh. But yeah, man. So for me, man, like in I think the recall is the most important overall. because the recall, you know, like I say, can save your dog life, save, you know, and a whole plethora of other things that go with it. I think the next command followed behind that is the stay, you know, because it's so much you can do around the stay. By getting your dog to stay, you can keep them from getting into something or whatever the case may be, holding them in place versus getting them to drop it or let loose before they can even get to something. You know what I'm saying? So the recall, then the stay or the place, and then what you call it, then the out, you know, in that order to me. Yeah.
And I would say out and leave it are pretty much the same thing for me, man. Like leave it just means don't touch it. Like it's bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have 5 different varieties of rattlesnakes out here in Arizona. So like I need him to leave it alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Like leave that alone.
You know what? Let me take that back because I'm thinking about it and how I go about my process. I think my leave it and is just the word no. Like my no has so you know what I'm saying, so many meanings to it, and she understands. You know, yeah. Yes, it is. The one he say training obedience is like raising a child. Everyone has different methods. I don't teach stay. If you sit or down, you don't move until next command. Yeah, man. You know, and that's another one, man. You know, getting that focus with the dog to stay, you know, until the next command. You know, that's a lot. You know, you got to put in the work as far as time and consistency. And that's another thing, man. With all 3 of those commands, man, that's the most important thing about it. And I think a lot of people give in so quick. All you need is consistency and working at it. And yep. And the only way to do that, man, is to spend time with your dogs, man.
Yeah. So like with him, when I started training with Saki, my recall, I used some of the Kohler methods, and I would put him on a 20-foot tie out, and that's about how far he gets, about the edge where that 20-foot lead would be, and he typically checks back in once he gets that far. Unless I send him on something, you know, or he typically don't get much further than that ahead of me, and that's just the way I do it. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you know what I mean, they you do it however you want to do it, but I do what works for me. And as you can see, I'm off leash here. I actually, in this video, I ended up sending him on some lizards and rabbits and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he hits the brush, and when I recall him, he comes back. You know, I'm fine with that. But I also go out to places like I want to be able to go camping with my dog in no leash camping zones here in Arizona. They call it Bureau of Land Management, and I enjoy it. But Toya, what's good, big dog? I see you on the panel.
Yeah, what's happening, bro?
Salute, brothers. Good morning. How y'all doing?
Chilling, man. Yeah, man.
I hear y'all cooking, dropping things early. Salute.
So, yo, it's training Tuesday. Man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it fluid. You can which days you want to catch no DECAFF on. You know what I'm saying? You pick your poison.
Yeah.
Okay.
King T say, shut up and no. Hey, salute to them boys that got them big yards, man, that can go back there and say what they say and shut the whole yard up, man.
Yeah, man. Like these dogs need to be evicted, man. And if you can't get them to be quiet, they will get evicted.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Huh?
So the three commands could be what you said. Pick your poison. The 3 ones.
Whichever ones. What are your 3 most important commands?
Probably be quiet and be quiet. Sit down, probably, and what would be the other one? Be quiet. Get them.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair
man.
enough. Yeah, man. It's there's a lot of other commands I like, man. Like I like the walk between my legs, and like I don't think it's on this video. I'm gonna have to upload it. My wife will record it. I think she sent it to me. I know she sent it to me. I gotta figure out where it's at. But it's the when I'm walking past other people and he's off leash, I make him walk between my legs, heel between my legs, so I can grab his collar, whatever I need to do if they got a unruly dog or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and on our walks, man, I'll do little small things like I'll sit him down and make sure he's learning his stay, and then I'll get my paces away and I'll do a recall. I just say come and give him a recall. He comes,
Yeah.
just making sure he stays in that mode of we out here together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Brother Fields dropped a link. Check out this link, man. Check out this link. Let's see what's going on with that.
What was yours, Big A? What was your 3?
Yeah, Big A, I don't think you said nothing, man.
I did say, so my 3 is, and I said it, I explained it, is the recall, and I'm gonna say it in order, recall, and then, the stay, and then, the out, but really I would say no, because no has, so much meaning, for me and my dogs. You know how I go about it. No means, damn near stop what you're doing,
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, just stop in the tracks, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at me, pay attention.
Right.
Yeah.
So when they say they got something and they wagging their tail and they all into it, right?
Yeah.
You want them hit when Big A throw a certain tone out there. Hey, you want them immediately to stop. That's what you're saying. They immediately got to stop. That's what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what's up. What's up?
Yeah. Hey Tip, you got to just stop going so hard, man. God.
Nah, I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? They don't like it. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a free country, and they over here watching. You know what I'm saying? Like what are you here for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you here for? Who sent you? You know what I mean? A Big Hill, I heard you mention it last night. You know what I'm saying? They talk about who the police is. That's the police. The people go there. That's the police. That's the police.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you? Who sent you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, no, Mr. Detective, not today. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
get out of here. Get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And what's crazy is, I know if the police watching me, they are mad. It's all they like. Why are we wasting our money on this nigga? He don't do nothing. He don't need curse no more. Like, man, this is a waste of it. This is a waste of state money, man. We're gonna have to plant something on him. We're gonna have to plant something on him.
Yeah.
Nah, just keep on doing what you're doing, because them jokers getting paid. So they got a lot of patience. You know how you work them jobs that you get paid by the hour. You try to stretch it out. Don't let them stretch it out on you, bro. You understand? They getting paid. They getting paid. So you better just stay the course, bro. Stay the course.
Hey, look, talk about training. They watch it right now. The detectives, the canine handlers, they watch it right now. They like, man, hey man, we need to learn from this guy with the pit bulls. Hey, what's that treadmill thing he's got? The dog runs it so good, I don't think our dogs can catch it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mr. Detective, we got you. Well, tear your head up today, boy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm federal. You know what I'm saying?
You big boy. You big boy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 99% conviction rate over here, cuz you play with us if you want to. You know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not a cop. Let me clarify that. I'm military, U.S. military. Because because yesterday in the chat, I had to tell him, I was like, look, man, I was like, somebody was trying to put me on blast. He was like, yeah, samurais in the military. That's like the same thing as the police. I was, man, look. Yeah, man.
Hey, oh my bad.
Go ahead, Big A, because I'm about to cook on it. Go ahead.
No, I'm on the same page as Dewan, man. You say bonding with food is important. I compete on a high level, so my methods are unorthodox. I use their dog kibble to train. So if you don't comply with commands or lack focus, I see you tomorrow. A hungry dog gets focused really fast. And a lot of people don't pick up on that. I give you a training tip, for boys who new or really want to take it to another level or just want to try something different. If you are having unfocused puppy, especially in the puppy stage, if you have a real unfocused puppy and they're all over the place, for one day, don't feed them. Don't or really lighten up their food if they for the health benefits, as far as them getting nutrients, and then go through a training session, with food, and you'll see a different focus of the dog, man. You know what I'm saying? You definitely will.
Big A, can you run that video back real quick? Because
yeah.
My homeboy back to where Saki went under the street, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Back where he went under the street. So is that it?
Yeah.
Anyways, right there when he went under that tunnel under the street. And so it's funny to me because like my homeboys, their security forces, they train Malinois and German Shepherds. And they be having to coerce them to go. They be having to coerce them to go through the tunnels or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that I can show y'all the training facility on base where the canine handlers train at. I don't think they'll be too happy about me showing a government facility like that. But I have access to all that stuff, right? And so like Big A, there might be something I have to FaceTime you on, or Big Hill, I have to FaceTime you so you see what I'm talking about, kind of help me validate it. But they got the little fake tunnels, little fake yellow tubes. But I sent Saki after a lizard, right? And I started recalling him. He goes through the woods, he's chasing this lizard through the woods, right? And he like watch him go into this tunnel, and I'm recalling. If you turn on the sound, you can hear me recalling him. He's surprised. He went through the tunnel and came out the other side.
Saki, come. Come on. Come on. Where is he at? Is there a tunnel under there? He on something. Saki, come. This.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He done went through the tunnel and everything. Like, they be struggling because like that's what I love about the prey drive in the American Pit Bull Terrier, y'all. That's all I was saying, man. I'm telling him to recall. He recalls through the tunnel.
Oh yeah, Saki be looking for trouble. I ain't even gonna lie. Once you let him off the knee, that joker looking for trouble. He trying to get active, bro.
Yeah, and Big A had fast forwarded, man. I sent him on I think it was a rabbit I sent him on. Man, he tore his face up on this video, Big Hill. It was bad, man. And but shout out to Hard Finish, shout out to Dickie Foster and Tony. They was there, man. They was giving me like the baby oil and stuff to fix it. You know what I'm saying? But he cut his he cut it up, man. He cut his face with one of the woods, man. You see that little red mark on his cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I seen that. I swear I don't know how you got him back through them little gates. That joint look small as I don't know what, but you got through that joke.
Yeah.
God, dog, boy.
And Big A swears up there, you need to put Kevlar on the dog, man.
Why you be running through them bushes and doing all that stuff? I mean, it is what it is, man. But you I don't know.
Spring, man, you good, man. I got another one. And see, that's the thing about me, man. Like, shout out to all the OGs, man. Like, I don't want to lose my dog. Let me be very, very clear about that. But at the same time, man, I don't want pampered dogs, bro. I don't. Yeah. Like you will never see my dog with a sweater on, bro. I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. I'm just not gonna move to a climate where they need a sweater at. You know what I'm saying? Like the bows and the bells. And I had bandanas on my dog, but I didn't put it there. When I took him to the groomers, and that was my pit, that was my German Shepherd. When I took him to the groomers, they would put the little bandana on his thing. I thought it looked pretty cool on the German Shepherd, to be honest with you. But I'm not doing that to my American Pit Bull Terrier. Like, nah, bro. These old yellow dogs.
Hey Dre, is that a bike? Is that a bike lane when you was walking through the tunnel? Is that a bike lane?
Yeah, the whole thing is an 8-mile trail that goes around La Estancia, the neighborhood where I live in.
Uh-huh.
And so yeah, it's bike lanes, man. It's there's
Damn,
all
that's
shoes.
dope.
There's all kind of stuff, man. You know?
Yeah, y'all got it good out there, huh?
Yeah, you
That's
do, but
dope.
like, okay, you see them tunnels? So them tunnels, like homeless people be sleeping in there and stuff, man. It's nothing to come up on a tweaker. That's why my dogs have to bite, bro. They have to bite.
Oh, okay. Them tunnels get dangerous at night, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's no street lights in Arizona. So I be telling people like, look, man, like they go, why would you want a dog that bites? Have you lived in Tucson, Arizona before? You know what I'm saying? Have you been to Phoenix before? Bro, it's not sweet. You know what I'm saying? It's 5 a.m. right now. It very, very well could be a tweaker in there, passed out, half OD'd, come out of one of these tunnels very easily.
Yeah, snap up out of that bad boy. Yeah.
Now, mind you, I keep a 380 on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't think my dog needs to protect me. We protect each other. We a team. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But yeah, back to the training thing because it is Training Tuesday, y'all. So here I send him on a rabbit. He takes off on the rabbit. You know what I'm saying? He going through the bushes and stuff. I love this right here, man, because I don't really have like the hog hunting skills that some of y'all hog hunters have. But I'm like, man, when I get the opportunity to, my dogs are they're gonna be as ready as I can get them without having hogs at my disposal.
Yeah.
You know, he in the bushes, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He chasing rabbit, and then I give him some time to go through there and be a dog, and I recall it.
Mm-hmm.
So everything I talk about on my stuff, and like I said, this video right here is recorded now, but this was a live video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, shouts out to Hard Video, shouts out to all the brothers. I think you came through too, but shouts out to all the brothers that came through there, man, because like this is recorded now, but this is live. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing recalls live. Ain't too many trainers doing that, and that's I don't disrespect the other trainers, but like it's a lot of trainers who like to give me pointers. I'm like, I bet you if you go live, I have pointers to give you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean, like, bro? Like, can you show me your dog? Can you show me your dog live? I bet you the stuff you put on Facebook is not the stuff that they do every day. I bet money. I bet money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But nah, man, that's another thing about this training stuff, man. These brothers be posting their highlight reels and want y'all to believe that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I make my mistakes live. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the trainers, the real trainers, they like, man, you know what? This kid is nice. He's self-taught. Taught us something in the backyard. This kid's pretty good. It's pretty good. I put him on a leash after he cut his face again, y'all. I was like, man, I got a competition. We got the Battle of Thinking Horror coming up.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Shout out to BK on that one too, because he asked me how to pronounce it. It's the Battle of Sekigahara. Sekigahara. It was the largest feudal battle in Japan. It was led by Toyotomi Hideyoshi. So Big Toyo led this battle, right? After the death of Oda Nobunaga, that's the Shogun legend that I decided to market myself after. So Toyotomi Hideyoshi led the battle of Sekigahara. You know what I'm saying? Also, the legendary Miyamoto Musashi was said to have fought in the battle of Sekigahara. You know, so all the samurai legends was in this battle. And that's why I named the battle between Pitwise and I the Battle of Sekigahara. Because it's the biggest battle to date. You know what I'm saying? Biggest battle to date. And yeah, man, salute to all y'all brothers just paying us attention.
Yeah, man.
T said y'all got them zombies out AZ. Good grief. It's the Wild Wild West out there, huh?
Yeah, let me read that again. Cause I'm glad you said that. Let me put it on the screen because I'm not the only one. If you've been here, you know what I'm talking about. He said, I love Phoenix, but there's a lot of zombies out there. And I'm used to it where I'm from. Yep. Phoenix is like that. Vegas is like that. Downtown San Antonio can be like that, you know.
Yeah.
Salute.
Baltimore like that for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, and it's the big A out there walking at night.
These places where they perfect the Jordan mean, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Man.
Stretch you out real quick. Big A, you got your headphones on out there?
Nah, while I'm walking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might have my speaker on.
See, Big A, you wild, bro. And look, when I'm out here, bro, I might have one ear pod in at best, but I need to be able to hear everything around me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I got transparent, but I'm pretty sure I had my speaker on that night. That was that 10 Mile night.
Yeah, man. Y'all heard him casual say that was that 10 Mile night, man. Like that's light work. You know what I'm saying? Like that's light work.
Nah, man, because I'm talking about like I did it maybe I think about 5 times within the month, man. Because I had said something on live and you was like, man, you probably shouldn't have said that. I'm like, okay, hold my bit. You know what I'm saying? Hold my bit. Because I had Michonne on the slab mill, she was working it, you know, and I was like, man, and she had a real good session. And I was like, man, you know, I could let her recover and we can go on a 10-mile walk. And he was like, man, I probably wouldn't have said that. I said, okay. Hold up. Hold on. Hold my bill, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get it in. And that's what we did, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man. But, you know, shout out to all, you know, everything that went into creating good dogs, man. You know, and everybody who gets their hands on good dogs, man, you know, enjoy your dogs, man.
Yeah, man. And I'm proud of these old yellow dogs, man. Y'all see how Michonne stand right there with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, and look, as much as I talk about doing the right thing, because having your dog on a 6-foot leash is the law in most states, right? It's no better feeling than not having to worry about it pulling on your arm. You know how much more walking you would do if your dog could just walk comfortably with you, bro? I promise you. Like, bro, it's like I came back from San Antonio with Big A. He was walking me, showing off leashes. Like, man, I could do that with Saki. I just don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I'd be scared to get in trouble.
We went on a 3-mile run, jog.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I came back. I was like, man, it's so comfortable. You ain't got to. You don't have to worry about it pulling you. You know what I'm saying? They change direction. They got to use the bathroom. You ain't got to worry about, you know, like the dog stop you in the bathroom. You know, like, man, none of that stuff, man. They just out there with you, you know. And mind you, I go at times where it's very, very little traffic, and I know that even with a rabbit or a squirrel or a lizard or a deer, the dog is coming back. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling you, man, training is the way to go, bro. Training is the way to go.
Yeah, you know, you know, that's my thing, man. It's basic training, man. I'm basic obedience, man. I'm big on that. Yeah.
Now, as far as aggressive animals coming out on you, man, you know what I'm saying? That could be a problem. I mean, like, don't get it twisted. Like, understand the history of the American Pit Bull Terrier. These are not dogs that were bred to be social. I'm not gonna say they weren't bred to be. They were not bred to be social. They were bred for work. You know what I'm saying? So respect the breed. You know what I'm saying? Respect the breed, but understand and know what your capabilities are as a trainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the only way to really test your training is to proof it. And to prove it, you have to put the dog in realistic situations. That's why I walk at certain times. Like, you know, I get up 3-4 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday when the sun crack of dawn, walk my dog. It be rabbits, you know, so maybe 1 or 2 other little weirdos out walking like me, and some tweakers. That's the only people out at that time in the morning. Everybody else is asleep. The only people up at that time in the morning is hustlers, and you know what I'm saying, and people like people up to no good. So yeah, man. Salute, Supreme.
That's real talk, bro. And like, you know, them trained dogs, like y'all guys are doing, those trained dogs. Those not the ones out here biting people and stuff. We all know that. Those not even the ones that's out here biting people. Them dogs is trained and all that type stuff. I mean, they ain't the one out here mistakenly biting people. Let me correct that. Yeah. They're not the ones out here mistakenly biting people and causing these things. And also, I wanna stress, Dre. You know, just my experience, man. These dogs are loaded weapons. Respect what they were bred to do and all that, and the animal aggression and all that, and just that they're an animal with teeth in their mouth. So, like, yes, the historical things, nanny dog stuff and all that type stuff, yeah, that's part of our history. But we also have a dark part of the history with some of the dogs that bit people and all that and kill people and all that. So, you know what I mean? And like, stuff changes up. The dog could be sick that day. It's something that you're not seeing. And, you know, these mistakes, you'd rather be safe than sorry, especially when you have them around kids. I see a lot of people They promote the kid activity with the dogs, which is nothing wrong with that. It's definitely healthy and everything. But still, always remember that's still a gun. That's still something with teeth in their mouth. You know what I mean? That's all I say. So don't never forget that. Don't never forget that. Don't never forget that. The fact that they not biting everybody and all that, yeah, big ups to the pit bull. You know what I mean? Because that's what, that's part of the stuff that makes them up. But we also have some anomalies out there. We know that. And they'll pop up only way you'll know them is after they done did the damage. So, saying that.
Yeah, hey, facts, man. Big A, go ahead. Go ahead, man. My bad.
I was about to show y'all. So you know what I'm saying. You can see, she was trying to go down that street. Trying to anticipate my move, and then you can look and see. I do a slight recall, but when I do the recall, I'm pointing where I want to at. You see me pointing right there.
Yeah. I was gonna say something about that too, Big. I was like, "This why you bro? You train just like a man, bro." And I'm not saying that wrong with training like a man. I'm like, bro, like there's no enthusiasm at all. Get here now. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because the training club I was with in South Carolina, they was talking about how like the dogs respond better to women because of their octave. Dude be like, sit,
yeah,
stay.
No,
Yeah, the dog is gonna do it, but like women be like, sit. Good boy, and like the dog, like it becomes like their voice becomes a reward event. Like as a dude, like your voice is not rewarding, and I can tell. I know you like Shogun here now. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be like, Shogun, come on, or whatever. But the thing is, like, I had like I don't know, it's a different feel for different dogs, and Michonne is skittish of objects, so I always have my voice up when I'm talking to her, so she and have it strong, so she's just used to that strong command. So she's more, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but it works for with my experience with dealing with skittish dogs.
Yeah.
Yo, that's excellent. That's excellent points. Coming from somebody that got a lot of dogs, I got multiple dogs. I'm gonna tell you like this. They know and they smart to where as though that same old sugar that you try to give them from years ago, hey, good boy. Some of them know you being phony. They ain't responding to it like
that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like, look, Big A, you just ball like you mad, bro. I'm like, this nigga bang on bacon, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Michonne, let's go.
Hey man, she be rocking with me, man. She be rocking with me.
Yeah, but I'm glad she happy. And I was gonna say another thing, man. Big Hill, you were 100% right, man. I also do not condone leaving dogs alone with kids, man. My dog, I don't believe in that. But I give you an example. The dogs that I breed, if I was gonna trust any dog around kids, is what I breed. You know what I'm saying? My son has been sent. Matter of fact, yeah, he seen her when she was a puppy. He was a baby himself, though. You know what I'm saying, with that litter. But so like at first he was kind of nervous around Michonne, but like by the time we left, man, he down there trying to sleep next to the dog and all kind of stuff. I'm like, boy, she's just so tolerant, man. I'm just thankful that because I told Big A to record it, man, because they was like. Yeah,
I might be able to get something from it.
Yeah,
I might be. Yeah,
because they're like, yeah, man, like, bro, the Big Hill, and I don't know if you was here from day one, but like back in 2021 when I first came out talking about doing bike work, man, they was busting my head over. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, now they quiet now. You know what I'm saying? They quiet now, but I estimate 4 years of consistency, man.
Yeah,
it makes you say Samurai walk like he information. Yeah, man, that's Big A walking like information, man. Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? I be like, man, Big A got that camera crew to follow him around. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But yeah, man, it's bad, but man, yeah, it's bad, but
yeah, man.
Mike Dan in the building. What's good, man? Mike Dan and Bloodthirst. Salute. Niles C in the building.
Who's that?
Niles C.
Now, see, salute.
Yeah, man. But how did you build your recall? Let's talk about that. How did you build your recall?
So I don't know, it's so much so many things you do with, you know, at one time, I guess you can say. So a lot of it starts with you know, I don't know the proper terminology, but puppy placement, you know, in the home. So first, yeah, there you go. I'm getting exposed a little bit, but okay. So as soon as the pup hits the house, you know, leash and collar on, and if the pup's not in the kennel, it's on a place, you know. So wherever and depending on how I want to have the pup, if I want to have a shadow pup, then that pup needs to be with me at all the time. You know, whenever I'm moving, the puppy is moving with me. If I want a dog to be more of a placer, you know, so a dog that, you know, kind of holds its formation, kind of protects, you know, a certain area or just stays in a certain area, then no matter what, when I'm moving around, I have to, you know, stay on that dog and make sure that that dog stays on that place. Is either in the kennel or on that place unless I release it. So me walking around with the pup, if I have a shadow, whatever the case may be, or a shadow dog, that dog, when I'm moving around, that dog is on leash. Sometimes, you know, when you have a pup, they don't want to move on leash, but you getting dragged, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, but then, yeah, but you know, the pup will take to it. They'll be like, oh, he getting up and moving. I better move with him, you know what I'm saying? And then it goes like that. So as the dog starts to venture out, you know, and try to go different places, that's where you hone in on the first type of recalls. You know, whatever you saying, or no, or, you know, come, or whatever the case may be, you might not say anything. But as soon as they touch the end of that you know, the extension of that leash, you start working on that recall, and you slowly start working on it. And, you know, as time starts to progress, you know, you give them small bits off leash in house, you know, or outside, or whatever the case may be. And, you know, when they start to move away, you step back, you know, and either the bond will have, they will have that. If it's a shadow dog, if you making it a shadow dog, usually the dog will have that bond with you to where if you move back, it's going to try to, you know, typically stay close to you. And I've, you know, this is my experience, and I've done this with multiple dogs. And then if you, usually I see, like, if you have, you know, a dog that's on, you know, a place dog or you know, whatnot, man, sometimes you got to work with them. But as soon as, you know, you do little small bits, and when they start to move away, you start working on the recall, you know, whatever your word is, or whatever the case may be off leash, man. You'd be surprised with the consistency, and there's a little more to it, but that's just the basics to it, man. You'd be surprised how the recall starts to set in their brain like concrete as they grow, you know. Yeah.
All right. I want to answer Brother Big Hill. You want to cook on that? Because I was going to go to Brother Dewan's statement.
Go ahead and get it, bro.
All right. So he said, after giving numerous obedience and protection seminars, a lot of people go right to bite work with obedience. Then I have to go back and teach obedience with a civil unsocialized. Yeah. So let me talk about that real quick.
Man, that's a good one. Yeah, I want to cook on it after you get done.
So for me, I need more dogs that I wouldn't put bite work on than I would. Even dogs that I've bred, I would not. There's dogs right now that I got. I'm not putting bite work on Kazi. Kazi's not stable enough for bite work. Okay. Mm-hmm. So my focus with her is raising her as a pet. All right. Mm-hmm. Does that mean she don't meet the old yellow standard? No, that just means that it's not safe to teach her to bite, because Kazi would bite out of defense, and I don't train in defense. So my dogs are not bred to bite in defense. They're bred to bite for play when I'm using a sleeve, or they're bred to bite in fight drive, right? And the fight drive and the prey drive, it's all moving forward. Kazi, she doesn't show me the level of energy I want for a dog to bite and prey or play. Yes, she'll do it in play because all my dogs like to bite. They like to hang on stuff and tug on stuff. But when it comes to actually stimulating her to bite, when she bites the human being, it's gonna be a nasty bite. If she's not gonna stay on this, she's not gonna stay on one location on the sleeve. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting bite work on a dog like that. I'm not doing it, right? So when you talk about people putting bite work on a dog or doing protection work, nah. I do tug work with them as puppies to see who got the stability. Michonne, Saki have the stability. Kazi does not. Red does not. Whitehead does not. You know, so out of that litter, there was two. There was two that I would say I would have put on bite work. Now all of them could do obedience. All of them smart. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. But let me dial it back. What I mean by it is this. A lot of people think you get a dog and any trainer should be able to train any dog to do anything. But a responsible person, specifically a person with me who's trying to start their own breed, it's specific individuals that have to be perfect for the work that they're going to do. And rather than make them do bite work, I do like Big Hill said, I will find them a job that matches what they do well. Kazi runs the slap mill well. She climbs the wall well. That's what she's gonna be. She's gonna be a sport dog. And that's cool. I can use a sport dog in my lineage. But I tell you what I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use a dog that should be doing sports to do protection work. The mental stability is not there. It's not there. You know, that's just like everybody's not going to be a soldier. And it's hard for people. It's hard for people to understand that you could have a yard of 30 dogs, and not one of them could meet the criteria to do real protection work at a high level and discern between friend and foe comfortably. I have no doubt in my mind when I walk Saki through a crowd of people that nobody is going to get bit unless they threaten me or I tell them to bite them. Period. There's no doubt. The only thing that is more strong in his recall is the fact that he only bites on command. That's it.
Yeah.
Or only bites when a genuine threat is there. When you're doing something where you deserve to get bit. That's the only thing that's stronger than his recall.
Did it again.
What's up?
Right here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the point.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, nah. I definitely agree with you, bro. I kind of I was like, my first dog was a German Shepherd via the military, and it was a pup or whatnot. So they have a process that they go through at vetting out their dogs or whatnot. And one thing that it was kind of introduced to me, even though I'm young, it went completely over my head, but in some trainings or whatnot that they, there's some dog that they have when it comes to protection training, it really doesn't start until into their 2 years. It's a whole process that you would need to go through, vetting out these dogs, man. And that's why I'm so huge on basic obedience. I think that a dog that doesn't have basic obedience training, and this is my opinion, shouldn't even be considered for doing certain types of work that like protection work per se. I think any dog, and that's why I say basic obedience is so vital and important to having control over your dog, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's the gateway to everything for me. You know what I'm saying? It is the gateway for everything. I've never been a hunter. I've never, hunted with dogs and whatnot, but I think you would be able to have way more control over your dogs with basic obedience in every platform, and I think that's one of the best ways to vet your dog out is through basic obedience. I think that is, to me, the number one vetting process getting everything out of your dog, man, seeing where your dog really lays as far as their potential,
Man, I agree to an extent, and I'm glad you brought it up today because, like, bro, I'm so tired of the cliche. People who don't train say what you just said, right? Because it's what sounds good, but it's not. It's not all the way accurate. I see people all the time. Okay, most dogs can be trained with basic obedience. That doesn't mean they should do protection work. And what most people do is they go, okay, well, my dog here sit here down here, stay here heel. My dog must be good enough for protection work. They know nothing about the temperament and understanding the temperament of their dog, right?
Yeah, so like, I needed to detail that. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
For example, okay, like I mentioned Kazi, and I'm like, bro, like this dog could do bite work, right? This dog also gets too excited and nips at my hand from time to time, and I'm like, no. If I put bite work on this dog and it's not me, and she decides to grab a hand, the hand is grabbed, and if the accident is going on the news, it's going on the news, right? So these people go, my dog did all, he completed puppy level 1, he completed puppy level 2, now it's time for bite work. Just because they completed puppy level 1 and puppy level 2 does not mean they are ready for bite work. Do you know how to evaluate a dog? Can you check the stability? Because there's certain things, okay, before I ever put a, Saki showed he was stable as a puppy. Michonne showed she was stable as a puppy. Kazi showed me she would bite you as a puppy. There's a video of three out of them 5 puppies tearing my feet up.
Yeah. Kazi was one of them.
Tearing my feet up. I'm like, bro, like, and people go, well, the Malinois puppies do it all the time. And I wouldn't train not one of them to bite. Yeah. My Malinois was as stable as they come. And still would bite the piss out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And so I'm big on that. I'm like, look, man, like that statement you made, Big A, that's an incomplete statement. That's all I'm saying.
It is very much incomplete. But I guess I didn't lean on the detail of the vetting process through obedience training. You know what I'm saying? Just because you have a dog that is obedience trained doesn't mean that it's capable mentally, physically, or stable enough to do certain jobs. But by you going through the process, you building a bond, you seeing more about the dog other than or whatnot, and whatever job that you do have for the dog, I just think you'll get more out of it. Right. I'm not saying that.
You said it perfect, but I'm cutting you off. I'm cutting you off not to disrespect, but to clarify. Okay, when you said the bond is not just built through training; it's built through socialization. And I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm talking about. Like, I'm gonna make this abundantly clear, because like it's a lot of people who I don't get my philosophies often because they're not here to be questioned. It's here for because I know it works, right? If that dog shows through socialization and training and genetic testing, right? Socialization is this. Okay, the first thing I look for is when I take that dog at 6 or 7 months old in public, I don't let people pet it, right? I just want to see how the dog reacts to strangers. If that dog jumps back, if that dog growls at strangers, I'm not putting protection work on that dog.
Yeah.
Because that's a fearful dog, bro.
Yep.
That's not a confident dog. So they're biting out of fear. They're working out of defense, right? And a lot of people think, oh, that's good. He growled. No, that dog's a pussy to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? To me. Then there's some of them, and once again, this is a rare occasion where the dog is just really that aggressive, where he sees humans as prey. I wouldn't put protection on that dog either. Whether it's fear or whether it's aggression, it's too aggressive. You know, for me. And that's why I don't have fear of my dogs biting a person, because they're not biting you out of fear or anger or looking at you as a prey animal. You know what I'm saying? You're simply a toy. Just like I tell them, don't eat my shoes. My dogs don't bite my shoes. You know what I'm saying? If I throw a shoe outside and say go get it, they're gonna eat the shoe up. You get what I'm saying? It's not you. They don't want to hurt a person. They're still true to the American Pit Bull Terrier standard. They're just being taught, okay, when I say bite something, even if it's my sister, you better bite that thing. When I say bite that thing. Just like when I say bite that spring pole or bite that flirt pole, you better bite this thing that I'm telling you to bite. And I believe that the breed genetics of wanting to please their owner is all you need. So when I see any kind of real human aggression, I'm like, no, there's a difference.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, Big E. My bad. Hey, Big E, are you going on this morning? Because I'm over my time, bro. Where you at? Big E, are you there? All right, Big A. You can go ahead and cook real quick, bro.
Yeah, man.
If you're gonna do the cookout, I want to make sure we get to the cookout because I want to go over there and support him this morning before I get ready for work.
Yeah. I'll wait for him to come.
Yeah, I'm getting it in as much as I can while I can. So yeah, cookout today too.
For sure, man. Yeah, so let's make our rounds, Big A. And I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. If you want to rebuttal that.
Nah, you good, bro. You good, man. What you call it? Man, let me get that queued up, man. Let me get that queued up, bro.
Okay, so I'm gonna get ready to do the prayer and everything. Y'all wanna make y'all rounds before you cue that up, Big A?
Yeah. Oops. Yeah.
This boy got video from everything.
I'm just saying what. Hey, the one, man, that I started with the food, just doing this, little small stuff, man. But this stuff count, man. You know what I'm saying? The little small stuff count, man. It really do. I promise, man. And to me, the biggest imprint you can put on a dog is between 8 weeks and 3 months, man.
Yes, agreed.
Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah, let me get this queued up.
Yeah, Toyo, you wanna make your rounds, bro?
Oh yeah, salute to the Bulldog community. Y'all stay loyal. I'ma stay loyal. I see y'all at the cookout. You know what I mean. Hopefully we have another good one. Feed y'all good. Bring something if you want to. You know, man. I ain't gonna trip too much on y'all. You know, bring something if you want to.
Yeah,
Toyo, either I'm gonna be a hit at the cookout or I'm gonna be hated at the cookout. But Dorito got these new pickle flavored Doritos. I think they good. and the sriracha ones too. So I'm gonna bring some Doritos and some Rotel dip to dip them in, man. But them pickle Doritos is fire to me, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna try them. They sound good. I might try that.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. Big A gonna critique me on my diet. Big A, I had a whole family diet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But nah, man, I really appreciate that. Quick, man. He said, man, y'all cooking. Big C said, man, the guys went in. They're like, man, thank you, bro. I ain't know how the training Tuesday thing was gonna go. What's the topic? Tip? I know Tip right. What's Wednesday? What's Wednesday's thing?
I don't know. I
gotta go look. Wild Card Wednesdays.
I don't know.
It's on Instagram. Let me go check Instagram.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And for all y'all boys and girls that want to get entered into the Digital Dog Show, man, please check out the website, man. It's very, very Winning Wednesday. Okay, so you talk about winning. Talk about winning and different ways of winning. Winning at life, winning with these dogs, man. Winning in general. A lot more Bushido code stuff involved there. Like I said, y'all come out for the Battle of Sekigahara. Pitwise Kennels, Tori Hanzo versus Samurai Kennels, Saki. It's going down this August. I'm coming across country to deliver puppies to my respective clients, and we're gonna do an in-person face-off with these dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? Not a face-off. Let me cover that up. We're not gonna do nothing illegal, but we're gonna do the first ever showdown in person for the y'all can vote live in person on who put their dog in the best shape. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice to put them on the mill against each other and all kind of stuff, man. Yeah.
And Dre, boy, if you come around here in them Crocs, and I got that court out back, because you know I'm gonna take it out on you on that court, boy. I'm gonna take it out on you on that court. Man,
y'all heard it here.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it here first, man. I'm taking all smoke.
Hey, go ahead. Say what you gonna say.
I got the Crocs so old they missing one of the straps on them. You know, if I can't even go in
sport.
Oh
man,
you can't even go good. That's not what you say, because when you get here, boy, we gonna put that on live too. We getting it in.
Yeah.
I'll give you an old school whooping.
I'm game, man. And look, you know what I'm saying? When we get done and I went with these Crocs on, man, y'all seen it here first.
Yeah, man.
Making it fit said, seen a guy on a video, he was talking about how tier 1 military working dogs, Delta, Dev Group, Malinois, the breeders use function follows nerves, not form follows function. Yeah. It makes sense. Donovan focused strictly on nerves when developing. Yes. 100%, man. 100%. Like nerves is everything. And one of the things I noticed was I've had unstable dogs that would bite people indiscriminately, and I didn't have to train them to do that. And I'm like, I can't control this. That was my fear with it. I can't control this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's no control there. Like I can control with my dog. I can't make him sit there. I know when I influence him to sit, 9 times out of 10 he's going to sit. And the same thing with a bite. If I don't have that level of confidence in the dog's biting, I shouldn't be teaching him to bite, bro. If he's biting because he wants to and not because I'm telling him to, I got a problem with that.
Yeah.
Only thing he should be biting for is toys and food on his own. But y'all, let me get up out of here, man. Let me say this prayer and get y'all out of here. Big A, if you could pause the music real quick so I can go ahead and get over to the cookout. So y'all, I'm trying to come through and support you this morning like you supported me, man. At least for the first 20, 30 minutes of your show.
Yeah, man.
Please bow your heads with me. May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent, one from another. Amen.
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 For the love of the dogs.
For the love of the game.
Yeah. Beat drop, slow, head not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain. Locked in the game, never move for fame. Old mountain lions run deep in the flame. Talk about the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came fat boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, running straight through the rain. Red ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sock it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second with the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Second from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.